Today we're making a fast and easy black bean soup with pork ribs. The soup itself is hearty, delicious, flavorful, perfect for this time of the year, and I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. We'll need 2.5 pounds of bone-in country-style pork ribs. Pat them dry with paper towels to remove excess moisture, then season both sides generously with kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper. Set the Instant Pot to saute on high, add about 2 tablespoons of oil, and I am using avocado oil. Once hot, brown the ribs on both sides. Work in batches to avoid overcrowding. Crowding causes steaming, which prevents the sear we want. Here are the veggies and aromatics we're going to need. Half a white onion, 1 head of garlic, I did slice the end off, 2 medium carrots, 1 large celery stalk, both medium sliced, 1 bay leaf, and 1 teaspoon of whole allspice. Return all of the ribs to the pot, pour in 5 cups of water. Keep in mind the max line. Add the vegetables and aromatics, secure the lid, and cook on high pressure for 25 minutes. Allow a 10-minute natural pressure release, then carefully release the remaining pressure, following your manual's instructions. Okay, I'm gonna remove the meat, which is super tender, so just be careful. Remove the bones, you can discard them. And I have a cutting board right here because I wanna cut these into medium-sized pieces. We're gonna strain that flavorful broth because it is the base for the soup. No need to buy broth, we just made our own. And we had bones in there, which is even better. Okay, we're gonna blend 1 15-ounce can of already rinsed black beans. It's gonna go into the blender with 1 cup of the broth and just blend it until it is completely smooth. We've got a little bit of prep to do. That includes dicing half of a white onion, 1 jalapeño, and I am gonna remove the seeds. The onions and the jalapeno are gonna get cooked together so we can combine them. Finely minced 4 garlic cloves. I've got 2 beautiful ripe roma tomatoes. I'm gonna dice them, but first I like to remove that core area. I'm gonna spare you the extra footage. I've already chopped half of a bunch of cilantro. I've got it ready to go. All I did was take a paper towel, just get it damp, place it right on top so that cilantro stays nice and fresh. I keep it in the fridge, good to go. I've got a large pot over medium heat. Add a couple of tablespoons of cooking olive oil, or you could use avocado oil. What I love about this is that we've got so much flavor in the broth. We're gonna develop so many flavors during this process as well by adding some really good spices, chipotles and adobo that are gonna bring some sweetness. It's just so good overall. Those onions look slightly softened. Add in the garlic. I'm gonna add a touch of oil because I feel like it needs it. That garlic has been cooking for a minute. Add in 1 teaspoon of dried Mexican oregano, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of ground ancho chile, and 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. What a great way to add flavor. You know, in Hispanic households, we have something called consomate, which is basically like chicken bouillon, but tomato based. We don't need that here. What you have to use is those deep flavors from concentrated tomato paste. This is going to get lightly toasted for about 30 seconds to a minute. And at this point, we're gonna add the tomatoes, which are gonna help us deglaze that bottom. So just let them cook until they're soft and juicy. We've got this beautiful thick paste. Now add in 2 chipotles and adobo with 2 tablespoons of its sauce. I was actually very surprised that they sell both separately if you'd like. I understand sometimes you'd have to dig in there and try to get the sauce out. So you definitely have that option. Add in 4 cups of that broth. I've got 3 15-ounce cans of low sodium black beans, rinsed, ready to go. Add them in. After all, this is a black bean soup. Time for the blended bean mixture, which is gonna thicken up this soup. We like our soups on the brothier side. If you like it thicker, you can always reduce the amount of broth added. At this point, we're gonna add that meat with the chopped cilantro. I've increased the heat to medium-high so we can reach a gentle simmer faster. We are simmering away. I'm gonna lower the heat to medium-low and let it cook for 10 minutes. Allow all the flavors to get to know each other. Infuse, marry. The soup is ready. It has great body and flavor, but check the seasonings. Add salt to taste, stir well, and then you can turn off the heat. For serving, my must-have is pickled red onions. Today's are spiced with jalapeños. The recipe will be linked in the description area. I typically make it with habanero, but you can swap those in. Also top it with fresh cilantro, a dollop of sour cream or crema mexicana, a squeeze of lime juice, and oh my goodness. Additional toppings are avocado, queso fresco, and you can serve this with warm corn tortillas or tortilla chips on the side. I already dug into this. It is so good. It is so comforting. I'm loving those pickled red onions, the jalapeno, the crema, because it just brings this kind of like creamy texture. So good. Everything about this is just comforting, so delicious. And I love that the pork is melt in your mouth, tender. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Wow. Run over to villacocina.com or you can print the full recipe, details, pictures, everything, you name it. You're gonna love this soup. All right, until the next one, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and click the notification bell. Cheers.